Are you running too much? You started a podcast about running.
Probably. Running with Maverick and Wolfman. Welcome to the show about running, health, fitness, fun, family, and all the adventures of life. Maverick here.
Wolfman here. Don't forget to find us on Facebook, Instagram, X. The big one is YouTube. When you find us on YouTube, please consider subscribing so we can keep bringing great stuff like this to you. Also, if you haven't signed up yet for Camptown races, hashtag Doodah. It will be going up in price here shortly, so sign up today to get the best rate.
That's right.
Sweet. Almost forgot the little guy there. Down here. All right. Are you ready? You ready to buckle up there, Buttercup?
I'm ready. I'm ready to rock.
All right. Are you running too much? Wolfman's Revenge.
Oh, geez.
So if you didn't join us a couple weeks ago, Maverick did this to me. I wasn't expecting it. So he wasn't expecting it tonight. So here they are, just for him. Are you running too much? That is the question, right? Race fees are a part of your budget.
It's a tough question because I mean, financially, responsibility wise, you should be budgeting everything. Yes, but at the same time, that's like a weird budget. So, I'm going to say no because it's financial responsibility.
He says no. Nice. Are you running too much? You started a podcast about running.
Probably. I would say 60-40.
60-40. That's a good split. Are you running too much? People turn to you for running advice.
No, because you might just have extensive experience and not run at all. I've met people like that. Like, my first coach was not running anymore, and he knew a whole lot and had a lot of successful teams.
I like it. Are you running too much? Your spouse started running just to spend time with you.
I think that's great. I think if your spouse starts running to spend time with you, that's a real positive. No, I would say you're probably not running too much. You just have convinced the spouse to be healthy and partake in your passion or your insane running regimen.
Yeah. Just something you both enjoy that you could then bond over, right?
Well, I don't know if you've ever run with your wife, but I've run with my wife, and it actually
Briefly.
is like, what's that?
A little bit. She's not a runner.
Right, but I mean, it's still like a positive experience, in my opinion, because you can converse and relate, and then discuss different things and understand that, like, it's like sometimes people don't understand how long it takes to do like 10 miles, for example. But if they ran 2 or 3 miles, they're going to go, oh, wow, like, yeah, you do need more time on Saturday or Sunday to do that long run.
Yeah. Good. It locked me out. Hold on. Sorry. Are you running too much? waking up at 6 a.m. is sleeping in.
I'm an advocate for early rising. So I I think we've talked about this before. I'm not a big sleeper. I don't sleep in much. So I would definitely say you're not running too much. You probably are just getting up and getting after it, whatever it might be. Even if it's making breakfast, maybe you're making breakfast for your family or yourself. But no, that's not too much.
All right. And the last one I came up with. You're running too much. You cannot do more pull-ups than Mark Wahlberg.
Absolutely not. I mean, Mark Wahlberg is a beast. I mean, let's be honest. His pull up capability it far exceeds the average individual. Maybe even the average individual on steroids. Mark Wahlberg is a fit human being with. I'm sure he has a fantastic diet regimen. I'm sure he's got the best of everything. He knows a lot about working out. He's very informed and practiced. I just had to take a quick break, and I just want to tell this story. So my son just told me that he threw a crouton up in the air, and it bounced off his tooth and killed a fly.
It's actually kind of amazing. That's like Mr. Miyagi shit.
Well, I'm not sure if that even is like. Is that possible to just land on a dead fly or something? You know what I mean?
It's like the spit in Seinfeld. Remember that episode about the trajectory of spitting?
Yeah, Keith and spit on me. Keith Hernandez spit on me.
That is pretty phenomenal. But
yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it really happened or not, but that's what I was told.
I mean, that's amazing. It's show stopping.
It stopped the show. All right, so where did we leave off? What was the?
We're talking about Mark Wahlberg, but
yes,
I think, like I said, I think you touched on it. Isn't he very regimented? Like, wakes up at a specific time, does this, does that, does it. But I mean, I think we've talked about this before too. If you want to be successful in anything, that is what you need, that discipline and that regimen.
Right, right. So like some of the super, fit influencers and whatnot, people that you've heard of, they have very strict routines. They go and do the same kind of stuff, or they vary it, but they have exercise routines. They have eating routines. They have all kinds of things that they follow to the T, basically, to get things done. Now, not saying that you have to do that, but I would say that if you have a schedule, even if it's not as extreme as that, it's still going to be good to get your stuff done.
Those are the Wolfman's Revenge. Are you running too much? Questions.
Okay, here's one for you.
Oh no. I forgot the one in the chamber.
Are you running too much? You didn't shower in over 24 hours after running because you're going to run again the next morning.
Are you running too much? I don't know, but I don't think I could do that myself.
Right.
I have run in the morning,
right,
showered, and gone to work, run again when I got home, and then
right.
showered before bed to wake up and do it all again. So, are you running too much? I don't know. Are you lacking in personal hygiene? Maybe.
Yeah, maybe. People might notice that one.
Yeah, it could be. Could be.
I think, there's certain examples where that might be acceptable for sure. Like, if you're camping or if you, have gone swimming in a lake or something like that, obviously that would be A-okay and not be overrunning. But if you're just continuously doing that, that might be a little too much.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I think when I had done a run streak before, I think we were going on a flight or something, so I had to be up super early. So to get my runs in for those 2 days, I ran at like 10 or 11 o'clock at night, slept for like 2 hours, and then ran again at like 12:30 or 1 o'clock in the morning, and then showered after the second run. But
yeah,
I don't know if that counts for what you're saying.
I think that was good planning. I would give that to good planning.
Yeah.
Because that's a weird situation where you have to run that quickly. That's like
Yeah.
that's like Ferguson trying to, you know what I mean? Like, you're not going to shower when you're just
Oh
running,
yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
hundreds of miles like he does. That's totally
Yeah.
different, right? Or if you're on a some kind of ultra marathon where you have to sleep a little bit or take a rest or whatever.
Yeah. I wonder if it was an ultra marathoner that came up with those dude wipes. You know what I mean? Don't they say the best inventions out of necessity?
Right, and a lot of great inventions come out when you're running. Great ideas, great inventions.
It's when I do most of my thinking.
It's the only time Wolfman's noggin is working.
Sometimes. Some days it feels that way, I tell you what. Or you like if I run at the end of the day and all day something's just like I can't figure it out and then you're on the run and it's just like, oh, all day I've been stewing over this and this is the answer.
I don't know. Like, there's something about that clarity that you get on the run, or you know, in other intense workouts too. Like, I would argue with swimming, cycling, any kind of
Oh sure.
endurance type workout. You're going to get some clarity, and those endorphins start kicking in. And when you should be getting tired and fatigued and not being clear, sometimes you're even more clear than you were earlier in the run because it kind of settles out all those like clouded
Yeah,
thoughts that are going through your head about, you know, doing laundry and making dinner and washing the dishes and what you got to do tomorrow and the next week and some kind of project you're in the middle of or some kind of boss issue, you know, whatever you've got
yeah,
going on in your head. You can work it out all of a sudden 15, 20, half hour into the run. It's all of a sudden very clear what you're focused on, and those ideas sometimes pop in there randomly almost.
yeah, yeah. No, it's I agree. 100%.
You concur.
I
Very.
concur.
I did enjoy when John did the his impersonation of Sean Connery.
Yeah, that was pretty special. If you didn't catch that episode, definitely go back and listen to it.
That was fun.
That was last week's. For those that didn't listen.
So, well, thanks for getting me back. I appreciate that because I thought I
Oh
got away
yeah,
with it and I wasn't going to get asked these
you got
questions.
you got away with it. Yeah, no, that didn't happen.
I was like,
But
I'm going to ask Wolfman questions like this more often. He didn't even ask me anything too difficult.
yeah. Speaking of which, if you enjoyed these episodes or you have questions of your own, send them to us. Our email. What is it, Mav?
It is running with Maverick and Wolfman at yahoo.com. Make sure you spell it right.
Yeah. Check that I spelled it right while typing us a question.
That's it. That's it. Yeah, for sure. If you have any questions, let us know. Any kind of topics or anything's coming up. If you have any kind of races that you want us to look into, discuss, let us know too, because we're always looking for some kind of new race to run or
Yeah.
to discuss on the show.
Yeah. What is you told me about some new stuff that the Wyoming Valley Run is doing. What's that
Oh,
going? What's going
the
on there?
Wyoming Valley Run. I don't know if they did this last year, but they have like a team competition where you can have multiple athletes. They don't have a limit on how many athletes are on a team, but they only score the top three. If I believe that's correct, top three. But they give free hokas to the top five on the team, which is crazy.
It's pretty awesome.
But I thought that was a really cool idea. I don't think
Yeah.
I've ever run in a race like that where I could put a team in and win a prize like that. I'm sure that it exists other places, but I thought that was pretty awesome.
Yeah, I've definitely done races where you can put in teams, but same thing. I don't know if you won anything like that. But
Yeah,
yeah,
like a
it's pretty
cool prize.
awesome. We're considering doing it, right? Maybe. I don't know. Cross
Oh
country
yeah.
season kicked off, so we'll have to see. But
I mean, definitely after hearing that, I'm considering it more.
and I mean, we had a fun time last year. So if you're looking for a fun race, it's a little bit on the longer side, but not quite a marathon or half marathon. It was a fun one. Yeah, there's the hat. I got my Camptown hat on.
Gareth,
Hashtag Buddha.
Gareth, I never got my shirt. I
You
am
gotta
looking forward to receiving it this year when I finally meet up with you again.
move
It,
that hat closer to me,
that's
man. So people can see it.
that's
There
Gareth
we go.
or Gareth or Garth or whatever when he goes through the drive-through.
Nice. All right.
No, I definitely had a good time with it last year. It was fun. It was a really nice course, even though it rained. It was still fun, and I
Oh
enjoyed
yeah,
it.
did you?
And that is an interesting change up there to have that team competition with that cool prize. So very good thinking, guys. Very good thinking.
Yeah. Again, enjoyable run. Whether I do it or not this year, we'll see. But I would definitely do it again.
All right, guys. Thanks for listening. Once again, send in any kind of questions that you have, you want us to discuss. Get out there, get your run done. Enjoy. Thanks for listening. Maverick and Wolfman running out.